walkthrough is an on-site assessment and verification. At least 3 walkthroughs should be conducted in the school prior to the actual collection of water samples that will be tested for lead. Each of these 3 walkthroughs accomplish different things. At least 1 walkthrough must be conducted to complete or verify information required for the plumbing profile, the floor plan, the water outlet inventory, the filter inventory, and the flushing log. For the plumbing profile, the walkthrough would allow you to locate and verify the point of entry, which is where the service line enters the building, the material of the service line, and the material of the internal potable plumbing, such as lead pipes, lead solder, brass valves, fittings, or fixtures, storage tanks, and point of entry treatment. The following video clip is from a plumbing profile walkthrough.
But as you see, we come right into the meter. There's no point of use devices, no filters. There's no storage tanks here on the service. And we follow the service line up, and the transition from copper to galvanized, and the galvanized pipe continues, and we're just following it visually with our eye and with our hands.
You can also determine if there was a change or addition in the school that was not reflected on the blueprints or floor plan. The following video clip is from a plumbing profile walkthrough at a school where blueprints were available.
The funny thing is the plan showed 3 branches. There's 4. So it's a little different than what the plan shows.
The flow of cold water throughout the building can be determined during the walkthrough by following the cold water plumbing. For the drinking water outlet inventory, the walkthrough allows you to locate and verify all the drinking water outlets, conduct an assessment of the outlets, including if the assigned sample location ID code was correct, if the outlets are operational, if there are any signs of corrosion, such as leaking faucets or discolored water, if there are aerators or screens, or any other observations. Identify any outlets that are out of service and determine if there were any drinking water outlets missed initially from the inventory. The make and model of all water coolers should be documented on the drinking water outlet inventory and compared to EPA's recall list. Document if any drinking water outlet has a filter and provide information regarding the filter installed on the filter inventory, including the make and model of the filter, the date the filter was installed, the replacement frequency of the filter, and if the filter removes lead. It is important to conduct this walkthrough prior to sample collection to identify any drinking water outlets deviating from normal usage that would require pre-stagnant flushing. For example, if the school building was closed or if no access was allotted to areas in the school where drinking water outlets are located. Only drinking water outlets deviating from normal usage will require pre-stagnant flushing. Document these water outlets on the flushing log. It is important to conduct sampling in the proper order to accurately capture lead samples that are representative of each drinking water outlet. On this walkthrough, verify that the distance of the drinking water outlets from the point of entry coincides with the order established for sampling of the drinking water outlets. A second walkthrough is conducted prior to sampling the stagnation period of 8 to 48 hours to ensure that the water is not running anywhere in the school and that the school is vacant of staff and students. This includes toilets that may be running. Be sure to turn off any irrigation sprinkler systems. During this walkthrough, it is advisable to deactivate or turn off water outlets that are operated by motion sensors. Should these sinks be accidentally activated when sampling, it would compromise the stagnation time required and sampling would need to be postponed and rescheduled. Additionally, on this walkthrough, ensure that outlets deviating from their normal uses have been previously flushed and affixed with a flush tag, and all drinking water outlets have been affixed with a sample location ID label. The school can post signs at entrances of the school notifying that sampling is in progress and entry to the school is not permissible. The final walkthrough is conducted after the stagnation period of 8 to 48 hours is met and just prior to starting to collect water samples, to verify that no water is running and no one is inside the school besides sampling personnel. Ensure that the pre-sampling water use certification form has been completed with the stagnation period information. At this point, sampling can begin. Record the time sampling begins on the pre-sampling water use certification form.